What are you doing? What's happening? Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is Saturday. It is the 24th of June 2023. Alright, so this has to be addressed, right? We got the whole Wagner group over there in Russia trying to... well, he's saying that he wants to meet with the top people. You know, obviously it's being portrayed that it's a coup attempt. It'd be very, very difficult in reality. I mean, it's all great to be sensationalism and jump to conclusions and say, this is what's happening, and look at this, the Russian people are standing up. Unless they get a big old grassroots movement, a real big grassroots movement. Now it's going to start raining on me. There's no way that this could be successful. He doesn't have the manpower to do that. Let's think about this. If this was happening in the United States, if there was a commander of a military unit, and I heard the numbers were like 25,000 troops, okay? You know, which is a decent amount of troops. We're going to have to go stand in the doorway and do the rest of this video because now it's raining. All right. I thought it was going to hold off here until I got this video done, but apparently not. So hold on, we're going to go and stand in the doorway inside. Oh, all right. All right, I don't know if you guys can see that rain coming down, but the rain is coming down. And she's like, well, I'm just sitting here chewing on my bone. But anyway, there's, you know, talks that they're moving on towards Moscow. I don't see that. Coups generally don't do well unless they're extremely organized and they strike right at the leadership right away. This doesn't seem to be the case in this situation. So I would obviously, you know, something that needs to be paid attention to. If the Russian people get behind it, you know, then you're going to see a momentum going, and if more units end up joining the Wagner group, you know, you could see something else. I mean, you know, maybe after a year of war and a year of young men and women dying, that they've had enough. Who knows? But, you know, it just obviously something that has to be paid attention to. You have to keep an eye on it, see what's happening. Like I said, if something like that happened here, our government would be doing the same thing that Putin is doing, saying, you know, they're insurrectionists, they're, you know, causing trouble. They're, you know, and all that, and the majority of the military would be engaged, and that would be the end of that rather quickly. I don't know what's going to happen in this situation. You know, you have a military, again, Russia, that is spread pretty thin, and, you know, that's the same type of situation with us. Our military troops are all over the place. So, you know, but it's an interesting situation. I know people want to get on here and rah, 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 and there's this big coup going on over in Russia. I don't think that it is extreme as people are trying to make it out to be. We'll see what happens. I mean, you know, basically at this point, the best thing that we can do, instead of speculating and, you know, saying that this is a major, major thing, I don't think that it is. You know, is it, you know, again, listening to Western journalists, and then if you listen to Russian journalists, I wonder what would be sounding different between the two of them. You know, obviously the West wants to label Putin as a lunatic and a crazy person. I can't believe she's just sitting in the rain like that. Just sitting there. She don't care. But you know, they want to label Putin as this, you know, maniac. And that's how, you know, that it's easier to portray somebody in that light than it is to, you know, look at the reasoning why things were done, what was going on. And now it's raining harder, and she's just sitting there. This is actually kind of interesting. Oh, now here she comes. Have you had enough? Yeah? I was wondering how long you were going to sit out there. Oh my God, it's too funny. I was wondering how long you were going to sit out there. That's coming down now. I literally was like 10 minutes ago going, I'm going to get out and make this video, and it hasn't started raining yet. They did call for more rain this afternoon, so I knew it was coming. Too funny. But anyhow, I'd like to hear your guys' thoughts on it. I mean, and again, what we need to do, folks, okay, realistically, look at things objectively. Stop feeding into what the press is pumping out and the agenda, of the news outlets and media here in the United States. Look at some other outlets. Look at maybe some Russian point of view of this situation. Is it a concerning situation? Of course it is. I mean, when you have people that are going against your government, that it's always going to be a concerning situation. So it's obviously it will be dealt with, I'm sure, and it'll be very interesting to see how it plays out moving forward. Again, a lot of it is going to depend on the support of the people. That's what a lot of people are not realizing. Just because a group says, yeah, we don't like this anymore. Look at it in America. How many groups have we got out there that don't like this, that, or the other thing, and demand change and want something different, right? Well, once you put armed men in place, it definitely changes that situation. So, again, let's read between the lines, pay attention, and not feed into the propaganda that Putin's in trouble. He's in big trouble this time. I don't think 25,000 men has Putin concerned that much. Again, if it continues on and there's a grassroots movement and more troops go with the Wagner Group, then obviously that would be something to pay attention to. But Putin's already saying, those that have gone against, the government are going to be punished. They do it here in the United States, right? So, I don't know, something to think about. Just paying attention. But let's not jump to conclusions. Maybe that'll be the title of this video. Let's not jump to conclusions with Russia. So, but it'll be interesting to see what happens. Obviously, something to watch. But again, don't just listen to Western journalists, spewing out what they're told to spew out. Remember that. They're putting out there what they're told to put out there. There is no independent news really anymore. Everything has an agenda. So remember that as well. So before we jump on the wagon and rah, 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 really do your research. That would be my advice. All right. Well, anyway, guys, I am going to jump off. Hope everybody's having a great day. Remember, we are truly all in this together. We are one race called the human race. As soon as we can figure that one out, we truly will be in much better shape. Also, remember to hug and kiss the ones that you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow's not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life. It's really important to tell them every day how you feel. Last but not least, STD. Step, thing, and day. One step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to accomplish, whatever you're trying to do, you can do it. The only one stopping you from reaching those goals is you. That's it. Nobody else. Stay positive. Stay away from the negativity, and you're going to be just fine. All right? Have a great day, everyone. I will talk to you later. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.